You're back with another one. This time we got top five passes in NBA passers in NBA history by Nonstop Sports. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe, and before we get too deep, I just want y'all to know my nickname on the court. They call me the short Chris Paul. All right, and that it used to be much better nickname than it is now, since what happened to the Suns. But I mean, Chris Paul's still top 10. I don't care. He's still top 10 point guard of all time. So I'm going to take that nickname. That's what they call me on the court. And by they, I mean like two friends. But, it still counts. So let's get into
buckets. Bill Russell famously said in an Uncle Drew commercial. But before a bucket, there usually comes the pass. With sincere apologies to Oscar Robertson, who we never saw play, to Mark Jackson, who had over 10,000 assists in his career, and to Chris Paul, who still is a point god. Here are our picks for top 5 passers in NBA history, in no particular order.
Even though I think I'm actually the same height as Chris Paul, so I can't be the short
Like John
Chris Paul.
Stockton, Steve Nash also looked like a taller accountant or a local musician that played some basketball on the side. He was a physically inferior kid from Canada who barely got a college scholarship. Even his parents and best friends laughed when Steve proclaimed his desire to become an NBA player. However, Nash was determined to make it and never gave up. Phoenix Suns recognized his high motor, amazing hand-eye coordination, and the uncanny ability to survey the floor, and selected him 15th
he's 6 foot. He's actually my height.
NBA draft. He played below the rim, but was so crafty with the ball, shifty with his dribble, using hesitations to manipulate defenses exactly how he wanted to. In his prime, Steve Nash was a magician on the court, orchestrating a perfect symphony that was Phoenix Suns' 7 seconds or less offense. Nash was never explosive, but it was incredibly difficult to stop him on the run. He did everything well at incredibly fast speeds, either slaloming to the basket, dropping off pass to a cutter, or punishing a retreating defender with a silky smooth jumper. Apart from leading NBA in assists for 5 seasons, Nash was also a phenomenal shooter. He shot 50% from the field, 40% for 3, and 90% free throws for 5 years in a row between 2005 and 2010. And in retrospect, he shouldn't have passed so much. Nash and his Phoenix Suns were 10 years before their time. They were the most fun team to watch in the aughts, and it was all set up by that little point guard from Canada. Nash shouldn't have won 2 MVPs, but he did. He should have won a championship, but he didn't. He was one of the most skilled players to ever play and is deservedly in the Hall of Fame.
They traded an MVP for a championship. That's crazy. I didn't ever actually watch Steve Nash play. Like maybe once or twice during a playoff game, but I mean normally all I really saw were local Hawks games. So I didn't really care about basketball because Hawks were trash. Hawks were trash. I think it was after Josh Smith. But then, I watched the finals with the Heat Spurs, and I'm like, crap, this is good. This is great. I actually love this sport.
LeBron James.
Oh,
it's mind-boggling that LeBron has a legitimate chance to be the best scorer in NBA history and also top 5 all-time in assists.
How far is he?
In his nature, LeBron is a passer, and making his teammates involved was instilled in him from his first basketball coach, and he never changed that. While many fans want him to be more like Jordan, LeBron plays similarly to Magic and is a hybrid between Magic's height and passing and Jordan's athleticism. This year, in his 17th season, LeBron leads the league in assists. He makes every player around him better, and you could put him on any NBA team, and they would instantly become a title contender or a playoff team at the very least. He's the only non-point guard in the top 30 on the all-time assist list. His passing skills are off the charts. Full court passes, no-look passes, behind the back, between the legs. James can deliver them all and all with laser precision.
No, that pass right there.
His passing skills
I hated this pass right here.
Full court passes.
Because this is when I hated LeBron. I was like, man, I hope the Cavs lose. Why you gotta leave the Heat, bro? Because the Heat brought me into. I love the Big Three Heat. They brought me into the NBA, like I just said. Like I love the Big Three Heat. Then he broke up the Big Three Heat, and I was like, man, no wonder people hate LeBron. I was so against LeBron for a good couple years until Kyrie left. Like I hated. Like I was so upset when they won the championship in 2016. Because I was like, man, they ruined the Warriors. Best, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm just like, man, I'm so tired of the Warriors, bro. Can they lose? Like, I'm so rooting for the Celtics. So rooting for the Celtics, bro. But yeah, they were, I was so pissed. I was like, every time I saw LeBron did something good, I was hating. I was a straight hater for that season, for those seasons. I was like, bro, this man like trash. I hate LeBron, bro. And then turned out like LeBron's probably my GOAT. I'm not gonna lie. I watch so much LeBron at this point. It's like, bro, this man is so good at basketball.
behind the back, between the legs, James can deliver them all and all with laser precision. LeBron's talent is unfair. Apart from great physical gifts, he's also one of the most intelligent NBA players ever and has a photographic memory. He's
like that play, right? The most intelligent NBA players ever. I hated that, bro. I was so mad.
He's
like that whole regular season.
Quarterback who was directing traffic and knows where every one of his teammates wants the ball and do they want it with or without spin. He's not MJ, he's LJ. While there will be games where he'll score 40 or 50, they will also likely be paired with 7 to 8 dimes. A combination of his scoring and playmaking ability is why he's the best all-around player ever, and some even put him in front of Jordan as the NBA GOAT. Magic Johnson. Magic is one of the...
I didn't watch Jordan play, but I watched him like his highlights, and I was just like, all right, yeah, highlights you can only tell so much, but like watching somebody live be dominant, that's different. That's different. So everyone's generation gonna have GOAT.
Greatest I have no love for Magic, but I respect Magic. If they called you Magic, you had to do something special to earn it. Irvin Johnson didn't jump extremely high, and he wasn't a great shooter either. What was magical about him, however, was his passing. Magic could make every pass in the book, with either hand, with or without bounce, looking at his target or at Jack Nicholson sitting courtside, and still deliver it in the right place. And what made it extra special is that he had usually done it going full speed down the court. Magic brought the show to the Showtime Lakers, and his no-look passes were must-see TV. Before Michael Jordan came to the NBA, Magic was the most exciting player in the league and a player who saved the league together with Larry Bird. He was 6'9" in height, which was unheard of for a point guard, and outside of Ben Simmons, he's still the tallest point guard ever. The height allowed him to see the floor well, and paired with his exceptional basketball IQ and winning mentality, Magic was able to dominate from the moment he stepped in the NBA. His 11.2 assists per game is the best mark in NBA history.
No, I gotta do some research real quick. No, because I feel like that stat wasn't true. NBA. What was that? What was that website called? Stats. I don't know. Like it's bro. Like why am I blanking? It's not that ESPN Basketball Reference. That's it. There we go. Magic Johnson. Point guard, shooting guard, point guard, shooting guard. Wow. He pretty much played point his whole career. Well, Ben Simmons. Okay, for some reason I thought it was a different Ben Simmons just because he was wearing black. I forgot he got traded. He's only been in the seasons for or the season the league for 4 seasons. 2018, he didn't play this season. Wow, he only played 4 seasons. That's crazy. But he's been in the NBA for 6. Wow. And I didn't know he was point guard. I thought he played power forward or something. It's 2K threw me off. 2K got me thinking scores. Okay, that's not what I got distracted so
holds
easily.
Almost every postseason and finals assist record. Magic changed the notion that a point guard-based team can't win championships, and that's why almost everybody considers him the best point guard to ever play basketball. John Stockton. John Stockton was Magic Johnson's contemporary and his polar opposite. While Magic was tall, with a huge smile on his face, making no-look passes and living a rock star lifestyle, John Stockton couldn't be more different. A 6'1" unathletic white guy with a strict haircut and the only guy that still wore those ultra short shorts after they came out of style, Stockton looked like your average accountant. His approach to the game was serious. There was no smiling or showing off on the court. He was not particularly fan or media friendly and never appeared in commercials. Even though they were so different, Magic and Stockton are often mentioned together when the greatest NBA point guards are discussed. While Magic is the best passer in NBA history on average, John Stockton is the best in total assists. His 15,806 assists is a record that will never be broken, and he has almost 4,000 assists more than the next person on the list. He played pesky defense, which made him an all-time steals leader as well, again by a wide margin. He was also a phenomenal shooter with 51% from the field for his career. But what will John Stockton be remembered for is to be arguably the best pure playmaker basketball has ever seen. Stockton led the league in assists every year from 1988 to 1996. He was
Nah, bro. People be disrespecting John Stockton. Basketball Reference. John Stockton. See, assists are very fun. I love passing guards, passing players. I like pure point guards, stuff like that. John Stockton, I've always respected him because of that. Look at it. He's averaged over 10 assists a game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in his career. 10 times. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. How many steals? 1.3. God. 2.2, 3, 3.2, 2.7, 2.9, 3, 2.4, 2.4, 2.4, 1.7. That's hilarious how he got 2.4 steals a game 3 years in a row. 1.7. Wow. He played all the way till 2003, till 1985, 2003. How tall was he? 6'1". 170 pounds. Wow. See, it's crazy because every time I make like a single player game, I play a single player game, and it's like put in your character's name. The name I put in is John Stockton, just because I respect him that much.
The pick and roll,
and it's hilarious.
Just novelty in the league.
It's Skyrim. You fighting dragons. They look at you, John Stockton. What do we do? Like bro, I don't know. I'm passing the ball. Carl, come get him.
Malone yielded more points than any other in the history of the game. Stockton's game was based on tremendous ball control and always putting the ball at the right place at the right time. He was a computer, always 2 or 3 steps ahead than everybody else, and this wasn't by accident. After he was drafted, Stockton took home all available VHS recordings of Jazz games and then came to the first training camp completely ready. He knew all the attacking moves of all the players and every defensive setup. His preparation was second to none. And throughout his career, Stockton did not know about free summer. During July, he trained for 2 hours a day. In August, he increased it to 5 hours, which contributed that this small, skinny white man missed only 22 games out of a possible 1,526 in 19 years. When asked about his favorite moment with the Dream Team in Barcelona, Stockton replied, "One girl on the street asked me to take a picture of her with Charles Barkley. She thought I was some tourist." And that's the kind of guy John Stockton was. Unemotional, indestructive, surgically precise. NBA's original Terminator, before Kawhi Leonard was even born.
What? The Terminator? Is it talking about emotionally or durability? Because Kawhi does not got durability. Not anymore. Not since Zaza. Kawhi has been out almost every season with an injury.
Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is second on the all-time.
Honestly, Kawhi might be more fragile. No. I was about to say Anthony Davis, but that's too far. It's too far. Anthony Davis is glass. Like, he's legit made of glass. I don't understand it. How are you that big and your bones are made of paper mache?
I'm assist list with 12,091 assists total. They used to call him Asin Kidd at the beginning of his career because he had no J. However, he had everything else.
That is hilarious.
Assist score is 3,205 pounds.
That's even funnier than Westbrook. Like, that's Asin Kidd because he can't shoot, bro. Nah, bro, Westbrook tripping, dog. If they let him get away with Asin Kidd, Westbrook, you gotta let that slide.
Kidd was one of the strongest point guards ever. He routinely grabbed more rebounds than some power forwards and is one of the best rebounders ever at his position. He was also a great defender who made 9 all-defensive teams. But if you wanted to describe Kidd in 2 words, it would be savvy and intelligent.
How did he make that pass?
If you wanted to describe Kidd in 2 words, it would be savvy and intelligent.
I didn't even.
While others were
playing
checkers, he played chess. The greatest quality of Jason Kidd is the incredible. While others were.
That man had a fresh lineup. Fresh. He just got from the barbershop.
Playing checkers, he played chess. The greatest quality of Jason Kidd is the incredible ability to make players around him better and put everybody in the right position. He was a perfect floor general, and his assists scored big contracts for many of his teammates. In the first phase of his career, he was the most dominant NBA player in transition, a speed demon with the incredible sense of when to pass and when to attack the basket. He led the league in assists 5 times and made 2 straight NBA finals with the Nets, but couldn't go past Kobe and prime Shaq. In the second phase, he became a much improved shooter and finished his career with 3rd most made threes, behind only Ray Allen and Reggie Miller. Crown jewel of his illustrious career is the Olympic gold with the Redeem team and the 2011 finals, where he finished his career with Kobe and prime made threes, behind only Ray Allen. He became a much improved shooter and finished his career with 3rd most made threes, behind only Ray Allen and Reggie Miller. Crown jewel of his illustrious career is the Olympic gold with the Redeem team and the 2011 finals, where he finally won a championship alongside Dirk Nowitzki in Dallas. A 10-time All-Star, he's one of the most intelligent point guards in the history of NBA, whose passing would bring the best out of every team he's been on.
I should have just kept basketball reference up. Basketball reference. Like, I knew I was going to be back. As soon as I I saw John Stockton. I was like, I should just leave this up, but then I was like, nah. Oh gosh, what was that? Jason Kidd. Let's see, what was he doing? What was he shooting? Field goal percentage. 30%? It's not bad. 3-point. God! No wonder they were calling you Acing Kid. He got better, but like, bro. Oh, that's per game. Okay, I was about to say, ain't no way. No, yeah, that's field goals per game. So that's how much he made per game. So he made less than 1 a game. So he shot 20%. God, 3.3 a game. He shot 27%, bro. Oh, look this season. He shot 3 a game. Attempted per game. He shot 3 a game. Shot 30. So, okay, that's not that good. Steph P.H. Curry. Yeah, like Curry off rip was already shooting more. I should have just kept that last tab open. Can I just do this? Yeah. So he was taking. I mean, at some point he got up there. He was taking like 4 or 5, but it's also a different time period. It's 2013 is when he retired. Steph Curry. 2013. He shot 7. Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay. Jason Kidd was old. I guess he was. How old was he? He was 39. So, Curry was 2013. He was 24. So okay, I guess. What was his most made threes? Attempted. Looks like 5.4 in 2005. Yeah, looks like 5.4. And what he shoot? 36%. And Steph, let's see. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I'm just kind of here. Steph has never shot less than 36%. That's kind of crazy from 3. That's kind of anywhere on the field. That's bro, free throw. Oh my goodness. What was this? He shot 100% from free throw. How many did he shoot? Free throw 5.2 a game. How many games did he play? Oh, okay, that was when he played 5 games. Okay. I was like, ain't no way this man went a whole season and did not even, bro, didn't miss a free throw. Like what? Okay. Now all I'm looking for now is NBA 3-point leader all time. So Steph, Ray Allen, James Harden, Reggie Miller. Oh, where is he now? Jason Kidd was number 12? What was he talking about then? He was number 3 like at the end of his career? James Harden, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Kyle Korver. When did Kyle Korver retire? Or how many years were Kyle Korver? There's no way. No, he's 12th. It doesn't even make sense. 3 points made. He's below LeBron. That's no, bro. What? That don't even 3 points made. Jason Kidd was bro. What? Did he really say that he was number 3? When was his video come out? 2020. Basketball reference. Attempted 3-point made. Wow. He was a shooter. He was a shooter. 5.3. Like he was around the same time. I don't see how he was number.
He was a perfect floor general, and his assists scored big contracts for many of his teammates. In the first phase of his career, he was the most incredible sense of win to assists 5 times and made 2 straight hits, but couldn't go past Kobe and prime Shaq.
Here it is.
In the second phase, he became a much improved shooter and finished his career with 3rd most made threes, behind only Ray Allen and Reggie Miller.
So he finished his career with the 3rd most made threes, which was. Why'd I get off of him? Jason Kidd. I feel like he's lying. I feel like he's lying.
Career. It's right here. Why am I looking at, like, I don't see how that was true if he retired in 2013. Paul Pierce, when did he retire? 2017. Okay, okay. It was probably possible at the time. Vince Carter retired like hella late. Jamal Crawford? How did he get like jumped like that? Like jumped? How did he get skipped like this? They don't care about Jamal Crawford? Like, you're not going to tell me his stats and stuff? Wow, that's disrespect to Jamal Crawford. Okay, okay. It just pulled up. All right, all right. An all-time field goal made. I just want to see how far LeBron is from number one. Then I'm out of here. Points, field goals made. I think it's points. Points leader. 3-7. Yeah, there we go. He could probably do it next season if he go crazy. Kareem only made one 3-pointer in his whole career. He only took 18. That's such a weird stat. Wilt didn't even take a 3, like, ever. I guess they didn't track offensive rebounds. Did they not track rebounds when he was playing? No way they weren't tracking rebounds when he was playing. Or I guess they didn't separate it. Oscar didn't even take a 3. What about Magic? Jerry West didn't take a 3. Elgin Baylor. Can I search a player? What if I just go to assist? Yep, John Stockton up there right there. Jason Kidd, number 2. Chris Paul could take. Can he? Where's assist? Chris Paul could take number 2. I don't think he's taking number 1. He's got to get 5,000 assists. I don't think he's going to do that for the rest of his career. Magic took some threes. He took 1,000. Dang, I didn't think he was gonna take that many. All right, that's so off topic. I hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.